Safeguarding intellectual property, the role of ISF filing in import protection. Welcome to our channel, where we provide valuable insights into customs brokerage, customs bonds, and international trade. In this video, we will explore how importer security filing, ISF, affects the determination of intellectual property rights, IPR, protection for imported goods. Join us as we discuss the role of ISF in ensuring IPR compliance and protecting intellectual property in international trade. Importance of intellectual property rights, IPR, protection. Intellectual property rights protection is crucial for safeguarding the innovations, brands, and creative works of individuals or organizations. It fosters innovation, encourages fair competition, and supports economic growth. ISF filing and intellectual property rights compliance. Importer security filing, ISF, is not directly linked to intellectual property rights, IPR, compliance. ISF focuses on providing essential information about shipments to enhance supply chain security and facilitate customs clearance. Intellectual property rights enforcement agencies. Customs authorities, such as U.S. Customs and Border Protection, CBP, work closely with intellectual property rights enforcement agencies to combat the importation of counterfeit or infringing goods into the market. Advanced targeting and risk assessment. ISF data, combined with other intelligence and risk assessment factors, helps customs authorities identify potential intellectual property infringement risks. This allows them to target and prioritize shipments for closer inspection, enhancing the protection of IPR. Cooperation with intellectual property rights holders. Customs authorities collaborate with intellectual property rights holders to obtain accurate information and intelligence about counterfeit or infringing goods. This cooperation strengthens their ability to identify and detain such goods during the customs clearance process. Specialized intellectual property rights programs. Various countries have established specialized programs to address intellectual property rights protection, such as the Intellectual Property Rights E-Recordation, IPRR, program in the United States. These programs offer enhanced protection and expedited customs procedures for intellectual property rights holders. False or inaccurate ISF declarations. False or inaccurate ISF declarations related to intellectual property rights can have serious consequences. Customs authorities may take enforcement actions, resulting in penalties, detentions, or seizures of infringing goods. Continuing due diligence. Importers should exercise due diligence in ensuring the authenticity and compliance of the goods they import. Conducting proper due diligence involves verifying the intellectual property rights status, conducting supplier screenings, and implementing measures to avoid infringing goods. Monitoring and enforcement. Customs authorities, in collaboration with intellectual property rights holders, actively monitor and enforce intellectual property rights protection at entry points. They utilize various tools such as border inspections, technological advancements, and risk analysis algorithms to detect and mitigate infringements. Engagement with customs brokers. Engaging the services of licensed customs brokers who specialize in intellectual property rights protection is highly recommended. Customs brokers can provide guidance and support in complying with customs regulations, implementing best practices, and navigating the complexities of intellectual property rights protection. Collaboration with intellectual property experts. Importers should collaborate with intellectual property experts, legal counsel, or authorized agents to ensure compliance with intellectual property rights regulations. These experts can provide advice on intellectual property rights protection strategies and assist with monitoring and enforcing those rights. Continuous compliance improvement. Importers should stay updated with changing intellectual property rights regulations, industry best practices, and emerging techniques used in counterfeiting or infringing activities. Continuous compliance improvement enhances intellectual property rights protection and mitigates risks associated with importing infringing goods. Thank you for joining us in exploring the relationship between ISF filing and intellectual property rights, IPR, protection for imported goods. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more insightful videos on customs brokerage, customs bonds, and international trade. Stay tuned for our upcoming videos. Thank you, and have a great day.